Hello people and welcome back to News Review. There's a crap ton of events that are coming up in the news this week, but a lot of them don't start until a little bit later, so I won't be going too much in depth. If I feel like it, I'll probably go into it when the event actually starts in the future. Alright, so the theme of this week's news review is the 9th anniversary. And then, first off, you get a draw giveaway. So, this is just a random giveaway. Like, if you were here for the 8th anniversary, it's kind of similar to that. And then there's also draw giveaway to friend, where you can get one card and then exchange it with other players. If you're a comeback summoner, then you get or if you trade with a comeback summoner, if you give a card to a comeback summoner, you yourself also receive a copy of that card. Alright, next up, 9th anniversary Lucky Wheel. This is just, I think, in-game missions. I'm not sure what this is, honestly. They show so much stuff on here, such as black cards, but these are usually just random chance. I wouldn't count on you winning either 100 diamonds or 1,000 spirit orbs or 50 harpies. Come on. Moving right along. There's some sort of mini game for extra rewards as well, and then a transmigration stage, 9 waves. This is going to be really funny if this transmigration is actually hard, because this card's supposed to be the 9th anniversary mascot. But if they make the transmigration hard, it will be really funny. That's just my opinion though. If you don't get the card, the card is not good, okay? Light Beast, you refresh the board upon skill activation at the end of each round into enchantment runes of random attributes. It's not very good, really. Although I'm pretty sure, someone will find a niche for someone will find a use for this niche card. Next up, Asteria missions. I don't even know what this is. This is an entirely new thing where they've decided to overcomplicate all the currencies in the game. This is going in a direction I don't really like. So first off, you get the yellow Asteria to draw seals in the material summon case. Yeah, right here. Then when you draw in the material summon case, you get violet Asteria, and then with the violet Asteria, you can draw in the actual collector's deck. Basically, it's just very complicated. I don't know why they made it that complicated. But yeah, I think if you're a comeback summoner, you also get more Asteria, or more chances for Asteria as well. I'll go into what cards are in this collector's deck briefly in a bit. Next up, there's red packets. What are these red packets? It's just materials, I think. And then, okay, login rewards. There's also, oh my god. There's the silver summon coupons and the rainbow summon coupons. This is just very complicated. I don't know why they keep making this stuff up. And yeah, there's the one important thing here is the all max. You can choose your own all max. If people want me to make a video, I might do it, but there's people who have already made way better videos on this. I don't know whether it's in English or not though, but yeah, comment below if you want to see any video ideas I've said in the past couple minutes or in the future. Next up is the new Dragonware Anniversary Cake Opal. This is just another anniversary celebration Dragonware that gives you 1 second of runestone movement time, and it comes in opal form now instead of toon or whatever the frick it was also before. Next up, the Great Leap bonus stage. 5 stages. You your character level +1 for each stage clearance, so make sure you basically you want to level up like naturally before doing this stage. You want to make sure your XP bar is as low as possible before challenging this stage. Next up, there's another XP bonus stage, so just more power leveling. And then we get to the 2 jackpots that have been added, or will be added rather, to the Era of Novelty seal. I just personally like, I really don't like either of these. There is a case we made for Klo, because so for leader skill gimmick is only the first batch of runestones can be dissolved. So like Aqua from Konosuba, if you guys were there for that. And then apart from that, she explodes beast runestones and like some negative runestones. And where do you get the beast runestones? The first batch of runestones to be dropped will be beast runestones. Now, she does, you know, offer like great like shield breaking innately in the team skill. You ignore like frozen, weathered, electrified, you know, and then if 5 or more runestones are exploded, you ignore defense and also puzzle shield. But I just feel like inherently there is some kind of like shields that you just can't get past if you aren't allowed to stack runestone. Like, of course, frozen, weathered, and electrified are all good, but then you bring up like, you know, what do they call it? The new red ones that look like petrified runestones? Crystallized runestones? I don't even know if that's the name. But like, there's just so much stuff, and I don't believe that Beast right now actually has a board restore. I lied. Beast has 1 board restore, and it is the like the corrupted version of Fenrir. You can even, I don't even know what the individual parts are called. The second seal boss corrupted PR version. So yeah, there's 1 board restore, which, I mean, I guess you can make the case then that you could summon that card if this leader needs it, but I just don't really have like much, you know, much hope for the longevity of this leader. I'm pretty sure like when it comes out, it'll be all good, you know, like it'll basically be like Aqua, right? Like Aqua's damage was like insane when she first came out, and I think it'll be the same here because she does have everything is everything kind of effect. Yeah, right here in the second bullet point. But I just think like with this doesn't cover enough like shields, especially just because you can't stack runestones. That's a gigantic debuff in my opinion. In lore, she is the descendant of Behemoth, so when a beast activates the active skill and then she is in the team, her own CD and Behemoth CD -1. I don't think this is really needed. I mean, her own active, fine. Behemoth already like replenishes his own CD, just like if you can, you know, if you can make him work as a damage booster. But I guess, I mean, in the cases where you can't make him work, you can recharge him a bit faster. The other reason why I don't really like this card is its active. Its active is very like it's kind of weird, where you modify non-red runestones to become beast runestones, which is fine. It's like a, you know, a good chunk of damage. And then for 2 rounds, if damage received is less than the total HP, damage received -80%. Isn't the whole point of damage reduction to like stop you from dying? But like, or I mean, like I guess in some cases you could make the argument that, you know, you want to take less damage just because the enemy is like a tumbler or something. But why didn't they just give 80%, like straight up? Like I feel like a good part, like a good like function of damage reduction is to make you not die. So this is just kind of a contradictory effect in my opinion. Beast, Dragon, and Elf attack ×2, that's fine. And then I guess like this is where the Beast runestones come in, like 0.1 synergizes with 0.4, because for each race runestone dissolved in the first batch, combo count +15. Do I think this is any good? I mean, maybe if you want to just use a beast team to like smash through like something like a 20 combo shield, right? But there are, you know, already quite a few beast cards that add 8 combos, and then in a pinch you also have what's that card from the Monster Cat Thieves? Can't remember. The guy who like makes the Earth Beast makes the board 1 dissolve. Anyway, but if you like use them correctly, I mean, it is kind of hard to use them correctly, admittedly, in today's day and age, because there's so much garbage like on the board and stuff you can't dissolve. But you know, if it works out, you can have a 30 combo board basically. But yeah, it is sometimes kind of hard to work out. And I mean, if you want to like, I feel like just in other races, there are way better ways to solve like 20 combo shields. I think Beast is just like an undeveloped race right now, and I guess this is trying to save it, but you know, I don't think this leader is worth like 175 diamonds, which is what it is right now, as the 1% jackpot. Next up, her active skill also has something else special, which is linking magic formula. I don't know why they keep making this game more and more complicated. So linking magic formula is like when you activate 2 skills that like are of the category of linking magic formula, then the card that was activated after the first one will essentially extend the rounds of the first active's effect, and not like the second card's actual active. So that was a very complicated and convoluted explanation. So let's just say Milton, right? Milton and Chloe both have the linking magic formula on their active. For example, Chloe activates her active, so this for 2 rounds thing, and then Milton activates his active. He won't activate his own active's effects. Instead, he'll extend the effects of Chloe's active for 1 more round. If you didn't get that, I don't blame you. But we're moving on because this is just way too confusing. Next up, Milton, canonically descendant of Bahamut. As a leader, I don't think he's very good. It's because of this point right here. Number 2, the character launches no attack. So that means that both the leader Milton and the ally Milton will have no attack. That means you literally just lost like a third of your basic attack. I don't know why they designed it like this. He's a character runestone like focused character, and I guess the point of this is to make you, you know, use Novelist, of course. I don't know why they like decided to encourage Novelist after trying to like escape Novelist for Dragon teams for all these years. But there's another problem with this, is that what about your new card? Your new card of the Fire Dragon Javanor, who is the Fire Dragon version of Yoko. She boosts the leader's attack, and that doesn't freaking work when the leader launches no attack. Like, I just don't understand the conflicting design choices with this card, man. I don't know. Sometimes you just like can't really bring Novelist, right? Or you would want to like bring someone else. Anyway, enough about that. He does have a CD reduction, which is okay, and then, you know, this is like super encouraging Novelist because members with an additional effect in play, that means on their character, attack times 3 and the damage will be dealt regardless of fixed combo shield. This, I mean, like both, theoretically, right, both Novelist and Javanor would get this effect, but obviously like Novelist is the attack absorber, and they're just really pushing for Novelist for, I don't know why, but they are. As for his active linking magic formula, I've already talked about that before. For 2 rounds upon skill activation at the end of each round, dragons stay in a hyper state for 1 more round, and then turn fire runestones into enchanted fire dragon runestones. Turn heart into enchanted runestones of the leader's attribute, which is fire, heart into fire. And then if the leader is a dragon, beast, or elf, MSC from scorching areas minus 80%. This is pretty much the only reason why you would want to get him, but like all teams nowadays, either like you can get around the scorching areas, or you just have so much HP that you don't care. So especially for like dragons, beasts, and elves. I mean, I guess you can make the argument for like Lucifer, but like Lucifer can't, like nobody can put in dragons that like doesn't already have like a metric ton of HP to just tank the scorching areas. Anyway, moving right along, last and actually kind of least, a new Ancient Wars card, Mayhem Aurum, Light God. He has 2 effects. You choose one out of the 2, CD7 on both of them. Clear, I believe this is black and white zone. Turn the top 2 runes into enchanted runestones of enchanted Light Darkened Heart, and then you can dissolve Light Darkened Heart by aligning 2 of them, or the same thing with Water, Fire, Earth. So if you could, like, converting 2 rows is just like not really that useful nowadays. Anyway, moving on to celebration events. There's so many celebration events here. I'm gonna pick the ones that I feel like are relevant. This is the login rewards for just logging in the anniversary period. So yeah, what I covered before, ending with your all max of your choice. You get 30 free draws from the 3 black card seals. New Ancient War, Calendar Mission, level 10 challenge medley. This is just going to be pain, but they do give you 2 cores of Doom and 5 diamonds, so I will be doing it because pain is the name of the game when you're like doing challenge level 10. I don't know, it's just real pain. And then bonus stage rolling XP. Okay, so like in addition to the fact that this is an XP stage, when you clear like either stage, you represent like YouTubers. I don't really know how this is supposed to work. I mean, they kind of say when you clear the first stage, then you like represent Super Idol Group A and Super Idol Group B. Group A is like Yao Live, which like literally, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you don't know Chinese, I'm pretty sure, I mean, you might know of these people, but, like, to be very honest, like, I don't really care who ends up on the, you know, collector's deck characters, because they'll just make it, like, they'll make it fit, right? It's just up to the artist's job, and probably the artists have already drawn up, like, both versions of the characters, and they're just gonna slap whatever, like, is applicable on there once this stage ends. Next up is returning ultimate stage Kingu. Kingu is a pretty good card. This is really important though. Returning nightmare stage for Chaos. So Chaos is the 9th seal boss and an extremely useful free-to-play card. I really recommend you farm him, and also his craft, the aggressive peak seal, is pretty much the default seal that you use for every stage because it can delay the CD of an enemy by 2 rounds. Yeah. There's a transmigration for Dottie, and then a couple of LR Pass registry stages / characters. Do I remember any of these characters? No, I don't. I mean, oh, they're Coliseum characters. Alright, of course I don't remember, because they probably suck, but yeah. Next up is oh yeah, return of the diamond seals of Taosanzang, Rashasha, Yingzheng, and Xiangyu. You can get each of them for 200 diamonds as per usual, and then you can also get their outfits apparently. Great. Next up, Trio is also returning in his own like diamond seal. I don't really know why like these are separate. I guess they open at separate times and close at separate times, but that's just kind of weird. And then yeah, Arrow of Novelty, the new jackpots are added to that. We already know that. New story mission, great. New trial mission, great. Gift packs, a lot of gift packs. A lot more gift packs. What else is here? Giveaway boost. Oh yeah, this is the draw like to give to a friend thing I talked about earlier. This is the lucky wheel thing I talked about earlier. I'm trying to find something that like is actually useful here. Okay, well, stamina big discounts. You can farm the ultimate and nightmare stages really easily in this kind of time, because for... Wait, this surely isn't right. No, it is. Okay. For one entire month, all ultimate and nightmare stage during the period will be 9 stamina. That's actually a pretty good deal. Especially if you're starting with especially if you're starting with Chaos, the 9th Sealed Lord. As well as the fact that the old and new stories will have their stamina hop. Great. Okay, here's the Asteria mission. Yeah. Does it say what is going on in here? No, it only says in the Chinese version for some reason right now. But I mean, you can see it says here, like, you get Atlantis, you can get Ingrid, you can get Liverpool. Like, don't count on it, okay? There's a lot of junk in this seal as well. And probably when it comes out, I'll, like, make an analysis or something if I feel like it. And apart from that, there's nothing. You got Dragonhearted if you're interested in that. Anyway, yeah, basically this whole news video was just like a preview of the upcoming 9th anniversary events. A lot of them haven't even started yet, which is just unfortunate, because, you know, there's so much information and like more than half the stuff hasn't started yet. Oh well. That's it for this week's news review, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!